Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of Gear 360 Plays Run Away from That Guy. He is stalking me super hardcore right now, and so I am going to grab this stuff and keep moving as fast as I can, because I think we're in his house. And he doesn't appear to be a super nice host. Host is the word I'm looking for. So, right, there's the path up. I'm going to try to get back to that. Oh man, he was on top of me that entire time. As soon as I stopped recording, I couldn't get away from him. Every step I took me like right around the corner and, face first into his stupid chest. Okay, quick breath of air. We'll climb this mountain. I think we'll probably wind up teleporting back to the main path, because I'm not going back in that place unless I can help it. And I think I can. What was I saying? Oh, I reorganized my list of notes that I've taken. Did a couple of things off screen like that. Whew. Now, once we get back to the relative safety of this area, come on, fire, still be in place, and we warp back to the main hub of safety, we'll take a look at those notes that I couldn't read because he was on top of us. All right, here we go. Journal is here.
The weather is pretty good. We have the wind at our back. We arranged with the locals that they will give us a ride to the location of the second camp. We helped them unload the carts and waited for the horses. At approximately 4 p.m, we set off to continue our journey. We managed to replenish food supplies so we could eat something on our way there. The horses are moving slowly. It's making me sleepy. It's getting dark. The second camp was an abandoned village. We found a house to stay at overnight. In total darkness, we started setting up a fireplace. Everyone cut themselves on nails sticking out of the boards. Apart from that, everything was okay. Then, it all started.
It what, I wonder? Alright, so no new notes this way.
The weather is... We slept in something...
Nope, it's a report. Which report, though? No, here we go. Excerpts from a logbook. Telekinesis, telepathy, group hypnosis, causing mental and physical disorders, creating disintegrated space? Oh, dear. The ones that somehow survived behaved as if communicating with us in different voices, languages that we could not even recognize, and then all of them died, one after another. Some turned into rock and some to ashes. I remember one who levitated, all his limbs twisted as he froze like that above the ground. A long time has passed, but it still haunts me. I remember it. I see it happening in front of me every night. Did anyone survive? They later told me that nobody did. I think one of the subjects could have survived. Do you have any idea what we have done, my dear Anton? Well, you created a ghost, that's what you did. You created a radiation ghost, which is the worst kind of ghost, to be 100% sure. So here's a question I've got. Did they... No. That's a shame. Because in the real Dyatlov Path Incident, I think this is supposed to be their tent. If I remember correctly, there was a hole cut into the back of the tent, which they escaped through. Now, let's take a look at our map. We found this note down here, which is the last one I was willing to go looking for. Oh, actually, where is this? This is 7264. Hey, that's on our list of map locations, so we'll get rid of that. And there's this one at 6871. Nope, nothing there. Unless it's supposed to be like 6770? Maybe? That's what it's supposed to be. 6770 is supposed to be a note. I'm going to mark it off. Alright, there's one at 6266-ish. No, that's not on here. So we've got one at 58. 58. 58. 58. 71. Oh, wow. I missed that one. What a shame. 68, 34. 68. 34. You know what? I'm going to say I got that one. Because it's just like super weird. And 58, 25. 58. 25. I got that one too. I'm doing pretty good. 2752 is 2752. 27. Huh. Yeah, that one's not too far from where we are right now. Maybe I'll get it later. I'm not going for this one quite yet. Maybe not at all. I don't know, man. I did not like this area one lickety bit. He's too active down there. The ghost is, at least. So, the next one on our list is a 4395. 4395. That's a good ways out from here. Alright, so I need to head due east from this campsite. Then down south for a ways. Then up north. I think these are all cave systems, so I'm going to avoid them for a little while. Alright, so due east, try to hang south, and then down. I may hit the forest first, which would be fine, I guess, since I got to go in there, but okay, I'll keep an eye open. So, northeast, there we go. I always feel horrified leaving this camp area. You know, I know it's safe, right? There's no telling where this guy is. You know, it's an interesting thing. Monsters, once you've seen them, aren't quite as scary. This guy, just because he's a stalking presence and he appears out of nowhere, he's still kind of scary. You know, I'm not... You know, he's not, I guess, the alien necessarily, but similar in some ways, just in terms of could be anywhere, shows up anywhere sort of thing. Alright, so I keep going this way, and then I'll hang a right and head south. Oh. These are good sounds. Ice groans. No skulls here recently, which is, I think, something I can be grateful for. I think that's a path, too, but it goes up into... Those dotted lines, I think, generally mean cave systems. If that's the case, I want nothing to do with them. Boy, I can just imagine that ghost fella getting me caught in a cave. Ugh. What do we got? Before I go much further. Is that the forest I'm headed towards? It's after Halloween. I know that much, at least. At least it should be, if I'm keeping track of my time correctly. Ooh. Let's check my map. I should be here, and it should be time to cut back. Does that make sense? I'm going to say it makes sense. We'll see if I can't find that river. But it should be after Halloween now. No, wait, it should be like right on top of it. Halloween is either today or tomorrow by the time you get this one. In which case, ladies and gentlemen, happy Halloween. I hope that you have plans to be as spooky as possible. If I had a larger channel, you know, with a bunch of hyper-dedicated fans who watched me, if I even got like 100, man, I can't even imagine 100 subscribers, you know. If I could get like 100 subscribers, I'd ask you all what you were dressing as for Halloween. Where am I? Okay, so I'm at the bottom of this thing. Ish. Well, here. So, here? We don't like any of this. Well, I don't, at least. I'm not a fan. It's the opposite of a fan. I'm going to say it's an anti-fan. In which case, I am an anti-fan of this. Can I find that river? What are you doing? Ghosts? Oh, shoot! 1, 2, 3, 4. Why are there always ghosts? They're running from the smoke, which is a little weird. Aren't they made of smoke? Where did it come from? Filthy Russians. Oh, I said they were reds, not oranges. Nope. Don't touch me. Don't you touch me, smoke. Stars, what is this? Thank you, dear ghost friends. Here? I actually don't know. I'm so far lost at this point. Alright, a note. That's good. At least now I'll be able to tell where I am. Wonderful.
At night, strange sounds coming from the forest did not let us sleep. It's hard to tell what it was. It sounded to me like someone was calling me, but the rest of the group said it had been some kind of humming. We will ask the locals if we meet them again. In the morning, everyone was a bit scared, but after breakfast, our moods improved. We set off up the river. The snow isn't really that deep, but it's wet and it sticks to the skis, so it's hard to move. We passed a couple of cliffs, and after a couple of meters, the area became more flat. Finally, around 5:30 p.m., we stopped to set up a camp. It is our first night under canvas. We were very tired. We tried to prepare for tomorrow's walk, but hunger was stronger. Then exhaustion overcame us. We sat around the fireplace and talked, or rather whispered. We were afraid to speak louder because of the surrounding atmosphere, as if this place was sacred or haunted. At last, we took shelter in the tents. Somehow, nobody feels like sleeping. We thought someone was passing by on the trail nearby, so the boys went to check it out, but there was nobody there. Maybe it was some animal. Again, I can hear the sounds from the forest.
That is a much darker entry than her last ones have been. It sounds like the excitement of the event has sort of worn off for our travelers. What on earth? Yeah? Okay. Hello, haunted tree. I guess we're gonna go talk to you now. Stars, there's nothing good about... Okay, I can't go that way. Any of this, what on earth? Just... Oh. Oh! Okay. 39.96. We'll add that to the list. 39.96. Stars. Sometimes I'm so oblivious it hurts. Ugh.
The sun is just starting to set. I see it like I am there myself. As if I'm standing there in the middle of the forest. I'm not sure what is going on with reality. I'm writing with my own blood on a tree. My own name. Anton. No, not mine. His. The sun is just starting to set. Orange mist. Orange mist all around. I see their bodies coming out of the woods. I hear a scream. A horrific scream of terror. Is that my voice? I think it is. Where's Anton? Where did he come from? How did he get in? The sun is just starting to set. He's in me. He's in my head. He's coming in through my eyes. The eyes are windows to the soul. He has no soul. Where is Anton? I am dropping in a bottomless abyss, falling into the past. Dead and rotting hands are catching me on my way down. I can feel them whisper into my ear. Now you are ours. You will never leave us. I'm calling him. I'm calling Anton. Where is Anton? I don't know. I see nothing. My eyes are overflowing with blood. I have to escape. I have to run away. I have to start running. The sun is just starting to set.
Is it? I'm not happy with any of this. Alright, so we've got these weird, like, native hangings and goggles hanging from this tree. Oh, great. Native, like, rune writing and whatever. And I am stuck on these root systems. A boot. A wrapping of some sort. Oh, stars. A ghost. Like right on top of me, everywhere I turn. Yeah, he could have got me that time. Alright, we're out of here. I don't know where to. I'm just going to get in a waywardly direction. Oh, he is super fast now. Like right dadgum on top of me. I kind of want to... I think I saw another way, like, up from here that maybe I can take if I stick to this path. Yes! I would like very much to get further away from this ghost, but he keeps popping up everywhere. And that's the point of a ghost, isn't it? Maybe I can go up that way after I get this note. You know what? I'll get you in a second. At this point, I'm not convinced that I'm safe. If I get up higher on the mountain, where I can watch a little bit. Okay. I'll head out that way in a second. But first, tree, note I just found. So I know... Okay, so from here what the note I just found is to my... Okay, so if that's north... Is something moving down there? Okay, it's just shadows. Man, I'm getting jumpy. Alright, so if that is north, and I'm down here... Oh, hold on. I'm down here, looking that way. This forest is right behind me. And I know that I need to get there at 4584. Well, at least it's not too bad. Not too far from where I am right now. So... campsite! Campsite! Campsite and safety! Hello, you. Stars. Okay, I felt better. Okay. Alright, so we found a campsite. Let's reorient ourselves now that we're kind of safe here. Actually, I'll do better than that. Oh, great. Okay. Journal. The entry I just found. Okay. Testimony of Boris W. Boris W. A 5-year-old boy possibly exposed to the unknown force that caused the death of 12 people at the Vladimir 30 complex. I've seen you in my dream. You asked me about the same thing you are asking about right now. The same man was standing behind you. Boris, there's no one standing behind me. No one's here. You're wrong, Doctor. This man is asking me to tell you that in the orange light the world is more beautiful, and ask that you take a look at Chamber 7, Section 22. How do you know all of this, Boris? Did your father work in our department? No, Grigor. I've seen you with my own eyes. I've seen you taking people to God's eye. I've seen their skin burning and their arms twisted. I've seen the nightmares that it planted in their brains. Do you honestly think no one knows about this? Do you think nobody survived? He has shown us. Great. Ghosts. Alright, so I need to stay to the north side of this forest, which is where I am. Oh, wow. Alright, let's skirt it as much as we can. This is fairly radioactive and full of terrors. And what's worse, he's faster than me. That's the worst part of all of it. There he is. Okay, so this isn't orange mist, but it's... might as well be. Stars. I'm gonna have to go in there, aren't I? He is right everywhere. How do I get to it? I'm gonna have to just go in, I guess. Where are the footprints? Man. Usually there's a light of some sort. There he is. There's the ghost. Where's the target? Oh, there's more than one of them in there. There's the target. I see it. Alright, buddy, you want to dance? Let's dance. Let us dance. Carefully, more carefully, more carefully. Come on.
I am an empty wreck, made in his image.
Where? I am out of here hard. I'm going to try to be hardcore not here anymore. I'll get the note in a second, but bruh, I ain't spending any more time in that place than I have to. I'm gonna call this safe enough. I don't think he's never come near a fire before. Let's put it that way. Shoo. Alright, what do we got?
I am an empty wreck, made in his image, but not alike. A servant, obedient to one master. My body is a shell, and I am ready to absorb him. Now I see the plan. I see the magnitude of devastation. The Creator summons me, and I want to be his food. I am humming his tune. I am looking at the world through his eyes. I drink the blood of his enemies and taste the rotting bodies. I feel the sin sprouting under my skin. I hear screams in my head.
Yeah.
I hear them calling me. I hear the calling of the ones that through him have already found their eternal shelter. Free them, my lord! Free them, and take me instead! Fulfill your revenge! At the hour of my death, an army of angels comes out from the orange light. Their song is made of one powerful voice. I feel their presence, their twisted faces, their black eyes drilling into my consciousness. They demand to finish the work. Oh, his presence is overcoming me. So poor and defenseless. What have they done to you? What harm? There is a place. You were there, and so was I. A huge gate, and the Creator hidden behind it. Only those few who touched him could understand, but you could. You understood, and I understood through you.
Great. More crazy people. A forest full of crazy people and ghosts. And crazy ghosts. Okay, so that's another one marked off. There's 2 left. 1483. 14... Of course. I said I didn't want to go into the tunnels, didn't I? So there's 1483, which is next on the list. Dadgummit. And 6247. 6247. Okay. Well, this one shouldn't be that hard to get to, actually. 6247. And my maps, my notes here, have a map that I missed at 3996. 3996. Looks like I got it. I'm going to say close enough is close enough and call that one out. 3996. Victory. Now, I'm trying to take stock of what I know. If I need to get here, the fastest way that I know of would be to use this warp point to go here. Because I can't get over to here, if I remember correctly, from here because of the downed fence. Not downed fence, down bridge. So what I can do is I can come back here and walk my way to this area and then come back down south. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that right away. A horror game with a fast travel system. Can't beat that. I mean, you can. Okay. So, I cannot go this way. I don't think. Though I could have apparently come from this way. Which is a shame. I can't get back up that way. I can't go down that way, which means that there may be a path to enlightenment up and around over here. Because if I remember correctly... Okay, if this doesn't work and there's not just a super easy path across from here, then I'll have to warp around in another direction. But maybe if I take that broken bridge and I like sprint at it, maybe I can jump the gap. That would be great. I'm not going to put too much stock in that being my solution, but it would be great. It's further up. There it is. I don't know, this could work. Well, I can always burn a life here. Yep, it worked. Ha ha. Alright, that'll do. Well, well, well. Looks like we got everything we needed to get in order to be here. So, you know what? We've had 2 experiences here, I think. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop here before we get into more trouble. I'm going to call it an episode. Ladies and gentlemen, let me get out of this snow a little bit. Come on. No? I thought the filter changed back here. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you so much for watching and sticking with me all through October and Halloween. I started perhaps a little late in the month to get through this entire thing, but I think it's fine. We'll finish this up in November, and I think we're pretty close, actually, judging by the map. We've only got 2 more locations to go. I have no idea what the end game of this game actually looks like, but I imagine we'll find out soon enough. But back to my outro. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you so much for watching. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, take care.